half guard. There's two ways to play half guard, right? He can play like a shield guard or like a Z guard, or technically this is half guard. He can cross his feet where
this way,
yeah,
or
this way, like this, to where you are a little bit more. There's nothing really blocking. He can also just figure four his legs, which I don't advise to do.
No, I hear
but guys do it. So two things. Okay, let's talk about the like shield guard, half guard, and like Z guard or shield guard or whatever. I've heard of this called 7 guard too. So he's preventing me from doing anything by getting his head, which is what he wants to do, right? He doesn't want me to control his head, but this can be a little bit bothersome because if I start lifting this foot up, he can take this foot out, go back to closed guard, or play open guard, right? So to get rid of this, I'm gonna weave like we used to call this barbed wire pass, but instead of putting my hand on the floor like this, if you can see it, like right next to his hip, I'm gonna grab a little bit lower than his knee and I grab his gi like this, okay? I pressure in, I'm gonna control his collar, okay, like this. You have to, so with this hand, because I like wrist locks a lot, you have to be wary of where you're putting this hand. I don't put it on his chest like this where my palm's facing it yet because he grabs and crunches. I put it up by his shoulder and I pull. Okay? Now, my head is gonna go right in his ribs, right here. Okay? My head goes right, I put all my weight on my head and I get up on my feet. Okay? Now, from here, I just turn my right leg free as I punch my hand out and as I come here. And now all my weight is bearing on my head and it's on Jason.
Yep.
Yeah, it sucks. Now I fill that gap with my knee right next to his hip. Hug. And pass.
It sucks.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that pressure is awful. You almost want to just let him pass and have side control.
Yeah. It's a mutual agreement. I want to pass half guard, and he just wants to let me have.
Yep.
So again, you can weave in like this and put your hand on the floor. What I've found lately is guys will grab my sleeve, they'll open this up, and they'll be playing lasso guard, and if they turn you that way, you get off balance.
Yep.
So I just prefer to grab down here now, because now if he even tries to grab, it's easier for me to break this by just swimming out, okay, rather than having my hand all the way too deep, right? So I just grab here, okay? I pressure in a little bit, I grab, remember, we're not grabbing down here, we're grabbing up by the collar, okay? Head in his ribs, come off to the side and punch.
Boom.
Okay? Then I fill my knee first.
Yeah.
And then I pass.
That's good. I like that one.